Hey, what's going on everybody? This is G and I'm Phunken hungry. In this video, it's going to be another spicy challenge. So here I have the Daebak Ghost Pepper Spicy Chicken Ramen. And I'll leave the nutrition information on screen for you if you want to take a look. Also, I'll leave the ingredients on screen if you want to pause and go through that. But like always, let's go through the basic ingredients. These are actually black noodles, so I'm not sure really what makes them go black. Oh, they have cocoa powder? That's possibly why they go black. For the seasoning sauce, water, sugar, spices, soybean and sesame contains good old MSG, flavor enhancers, contains permitted food additives of plant and synthetic origin, may contain traces of crustacea, fish, milk, peanuts, celery, mustard and mollusk. Just before I get started, I want to give a couple of big shout outs to a couple of channels that wanted to do a collab with me. So a big shout out to the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Gotta love that name. Also a shout out to Mark Kratz MC. He's another person that wanted to collaborate on this challenge. And also I have put this out to the Australian YouTube food community. So I know a few of them are going to be doing it. I know good old Foodie Trekker is going to do it.
Alright, just Foodie Trekker here.
And Craig on YouTube and Chris the Taste Tester. They're going to do this as well. I'm not going to worry about time. I'm not going to worry about doing a speed challenge. If you want to see me eat noodles fast, I did the Samyang Boldak 3 times spicy ramen, and I did that in quite a quick time. So check that out. Shout out to the Asian Pantry because they supplied these noodles. Cheers. So let's bust these open and have a look. Enough fooling around. Let's get into this challenge. Can or not challenge. You fear the ghost pepper? Take the dare and challenge other souls into the depths of spiciness. Eat at your own risk. Hashtag can or not challenge. Flaming spicy chicken madness. So the challenge is quite simple. Warning, eat it. Empty the ghost pepper spicy chicken cup into your stomach. Survive it. Take a video of you struggling to finish the whole cup. Announce it. Post it and tag at Daebak Noodles on social media and include hashtag can or not challenge. So you have that lid that you peel off. So most people have probably had a pot noodle before. You normally peel it up a bit, put some hot water in, and obviously let it soak. And then normally you drain the water, or sometimes if it's a soup-based ramen, you leave the water in. Okay, let's open this a little bit. So we have our little plastic fork. We have our Daebak Ghost Pepper sauce. So this is what the noodles look like. They're black or they're brown. That must be from that cocoa powder or whatever it was they put in there. But I'll go pour some water in this and I'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gentle spice lovers. I just filled this up with water. Left it to cook and soak for 4 minutes. I put some holes in the lid and drained the water off. This is what they look like. They're not as nicely cooked as ones that you would, boil and put on the stovetop. They kind of like a little bit more like if you microwave noodles. If I did these again, I might just boil them in a pan and, do what I do with the Samyang noodles and boil them in the pan for about 4 minutes. Take the water out, put the sauce in and kind of like stir fry it a little bit. I wanted everyone to see me put the sauce packet in, and I do have a real spoon. I'm not going to use that little plastic one. Okay, so how do we open this? Doesn't look like there's a little tear here. I'll just use my hobby knife. Try and get all of that sauce. Okay, so I got the pot noodle down here, and I'm going to put the sauce in. So yeah, it's kind of like a sort of a paste, this sauce or this soup or seasoning packet, whatever you want to call it. Very similar to the Samyang ones. Like you can see that it's quite a paste of ingredients. We don't waste stuff around here, even if it's like nuclear Chernobyl ramen noodles. Alright, so that's pretty damn good. There's the black sauce of death. Okay, let's give this a good stir. and coat those noodles. Has sort of a smoky barbecue bit of a smell to it. Smells quite nice. Yeah, it definitely has like a garlic, smoky smell. Smells pretty damn good, really. This has some chicken fat inside it as well. But let's give these a try. The Daebak Ghost Pepper Spicy Chicken Ramen Noodles. Can or not challenge. They feel a lot more nice now they've got the sauce on them. Let's give these a go. Cheers. So at first you get all the spices. Then after about 5 seconds, you start tasting the heat. And it's starting to sort of creep up now. Like I taste the chili after about 10 seconds. Then it sort of coats your mouth, coats your lips. You feel it going down and it just lights up your body like a firecracker. You know, I can feel it going down my mouth. I can feel that it's all sort of, you know, attached to the back of my mouth and in my stomach and my throat, my lips, my tongue. So it's definitely, it's not spicy like over the top. It is quite a nice spice level. But it definitely builds up. You know, I've only had a bite. And you definitely feel it in your body and all the parts basically that the noodles touched. Not a bad flavour. You know, like the ghost pepper, at first you can taste all the spices and stuff, but the ghost pepper sort of builds and lingers. So I guess it's sort of like, you know, your mind goes in that direction of, oh, this is a little bit spicy, instead of sort of focusing on some of those ingredients. Does have a little bit of a sort of barbecue taste to it, a little bit smoky. It smells more smoky than it tastes though. But there's not a huge smoky taste to it. These are definitely manageable. You know, they're nothing too crazy. Like a lot of times, people on YouTube, I think, overact and overreact to some of this stuff. It's definitely hot. I'm not sure if it's as hot as the Samyang 3 times spicy. It's probably about that level. I feel like the Samyang ones were more hot though. Okay, so my eyes are starting to water a bit. My forehead and my face is starting to sweat a little bit. We've only got a few more bites left. We'll just finish them off. Because it's not really that much noodles, and also it's not really the kind of noodles that you sort of want to sit and just enjoy in a way. Like, they're enjoyable, but they're not the type of noodles that I would just have for any day for lunch. You know, they're definitely spicy. So if you're really in the mood for a spicy noodles, these are perfect. The eyes are watering more than like I'm sweating. Just a little bit left. As I said, I could have smashed these down in, you know, like 20 seconds or whatever, but it wouldn't be that long of a video then, would it? I'm going to scrape up all the spice. But there you have it. The Daebak Ghost Pepper Spicy Chicken Ramen Pot Noodle. Can or not challenge. I believe I can. With the ghost pepper, I guess that's why they call it ghost, a ghost pepper. It sort of creeps up on you and whoa, and sort of spooks you. See, I don't really want to drink because I want to kind of, I guess, enjoy the heat and let all the endorphins fly and, you know, all that sort of good stuff. But it sort of does get, some of the spice does get sort of stuck to your throat a bit and you just feel like a drink. Not because it's too spicy, like just when you eat, you know, you naturally just want to have a drink just to push down some of the food and cleanse your palate a bit. I'm going to have a drink just because my voice sounds a little bit weird and stuff. I just kind of want to sip just to clear my mouth. Sipping on tea like Kermit. Because the tea is warm or hot, it doesn't really complement the food. You kind of want like a nice aromatic drink, maybe a soft drink with some of the bubbles. Obviously you want really a cold drink. Normally with hot food, obviously complements each other. Definitely a nice flavour. It doesn't really say what spices and stuff are in this, but I am tasting sort of like onion, garlic, and some actual spices as well. Some like dry spices. But yeah, it does have kind of like a barbecue sort of taste, like an Asian barbecue sort of flavour to it. It smelt more smoky than it tastes. But yeah, pretty nice noodle. Obviously, it's made my voice go a little bit weird, like the 3 times spicy ramen from the Samyang. There you go, everyone. I did it. The Daebak ghost pepper spicy chicken pot noodle ramen. Flaming chicken madness. There's not much more else to say. I wish I had a second one, because, you know, I would have smashed a second one for you all. If you've tried Daebak ghost pepper spicy chicken flavoured ramen, let me know in the comments. But let me know if you can handle it. Can or not challenge. Can you or can you not? Let me know in the comments. And also I want to shout out to all the people that are going to try the challenge, because I put out on social media if any other channels want to try this out and do the challenge with me. I am going to make a playlist of all the people that do the challenge. So obviously I'm going to be first. I'm going to be on that playlist, and I'll add everyone else on the playlist that does the challenge with me. So I'm going to have a Daebak ghost pepper spicy chicken ramen playlist for this can or not challenge. So make sure you go and watch everyone else's challenge. Can or not challenge. Will they or will they not? We'll see. I didn't find them that spicy. Obviously I sweat, and obviously my eyes watered a bit. Nicer on the tummy than the Samyang 3 times. They sort of gave me that sort of indigestion, heartburn sort of vibe. These are really nice on the throat and the tummy. I do sort of still have it on my taste buds, in my mouth and on my lips. That's sort of just where it's lingering. Everywhere else is good. I'm not getting a burning sensation in the stomach and, you know, down the throat and all that sort of good stuff. Yeah, not too bad at all. Definitely spicy, but not too bad. I definitely feel like the Samyang 3 times spicy is hotter than this, and maybe a little bit more unpleasant than this. It did make my voice go a little bit weird, which it probably still is, because I haven't, you know, like cut the camera. And I probably would have preferred a cold drink. It would have sort of like helped sort of mellow and soothe my mouth down. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another challenge. This was G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.